In the far reaches of the galaxy, on a planet known as Xylaris, lived a family of Zorathians. They were a proud, resilient species, known for their bioluminescent skin and intricate social structures. Yet, as fate would have it, their once thriving society was on the brink of extinction. A devastating plague had swept through their cities, claiming the lives of countless Zorathians. As panic gripped their hearts, other species in the galaxy turned their backs, deeming the Zorathians a lost cause. Amidst the chaos, a family of 5, Lycra, Darren, and their 3 children, Etra, Nilo, and Zira, struggled to survive. Lycra, the matriarch, was known for her unwavering spirit and her ability to nurture hope even in the darkest of times. Darren, her mate, was a skilled healer, tirelessly working to save their kin, even as they succumbed to the disease. Their children, innocent and bright, were unaware of the grim reality surrounding them. As the sickness spread, the Zorathians watched helplessly as neighboring planets, once allies and friends, severed ties. Ships that once arrived with supplies now bypassed Xylaris, their navigational lights dimming in the distance. The Zorathians were left alone, abandoned by the very galaxy they had once fought to protect. One day, Lycra sat with her children in their modest dwelling, surrounded by soft, glowing flora that had adapted to the darkness of their home. She attempted to comfort them, weaving tales of their ancestors who had once traversed the stars, spreading peace and knowledge. But even her soothing voice could not drown out the fear and uncertainty that echoed in the corners of their minds. Suddenly, a commotion outside drew their attention. Darren rushed in, his bioluminescent skin flickering with urgency.
Lycra!
"You must see this!" He led her and the children outside, where a scene of unimaginable proportions unfolded. A human ship, sleek and radiant, had landed in the clearing. Its metallic surface gleamed under Xylaris' twin suns, a stark contrast to the desolate landscape. The humans, clad in their protective suits, disembarked, their faces masked, but their intentions clear. They were here to help. As the humans approached, Lycra felt a surge of hope. Among them was a woman named Dr. Elena Reyes, a renowned xenobiologist, known for her compassion and relentless pursuit of knowledge. She had dedicated her life to understanding alien species and preserving life across the cosmos. Dr. Reyes stepped forward, her eyes meeting Lycra's. "We've come to help. We know what you're facing, and we want to assist in finding a cure." The Zorathians had grown wary of outsiders, having faced betrayal and abandonment from other races. Yet something in Dr. Reyes's demeanor resonated with Lycra. Perhaps these humans were different. Perhaps they were the lifeline they so desperately needed. Over the next few weeks, the humans worked tirelessly alongside the Zorathians. They gathered samples, conducted tests, and shared their advanced technology. The bond between the two species grew, marked by shared laughter and mutual respect. The children, once fearful of the unknown, found friends in the human scientists, their laughter echoing through the halls of their home. However, time was running out. The plague's grip tightened, and the Zorathians continued to fall ill. One evening, as twilight cast a warm glow over the land, Lycra and Darren gathered with Dr. Reyes and her team. The atmosphere was heavy with urgency. "We've made progress," Dr. Reyes announced, her voice steady. "We believe we're close to isolating the pathogen. But we need a living specimen to test our serum." Lycra felt her heart race. "You want to test it on one of us?" Dr. Reyes nodded, her eyes filled with empathy. "We need to ensure it works. It's the only way to save your people." After a moment of silence, Darren stepped forward. "I'll do it. I'll be the test subject." Lycra's heart sank. "Darren, no! There must be another way!" He placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "This is our only chance. For the children. For our future." Reluctantly, Lycra agreed, knowing deep down that Darren was right. The next day, the human team began the procedure, their advanced technology illuminating the darkened room. Lycra held Darren's hand tightly, whispering words of encouragement as the serum was injected. Hours passed like years, each tick of the clock amplifying the tension. But as dawn broke over Xylaris, a miracle unfolded. Darren's bioluminescent skin began to glow brighter, and the fever that had gripped him released its hold. He opened his eyes, and they were filled with clarity and strength. The humans erupted in cheers, and Lycra's heart soared. They had done it. The serum worked. In the following days, Dr. Reyes and her team distributed the serum throughout the Zorathian communities. One by one, the sick began to recover, the light returning to their eyes. The humans' selfless act had saved them from the brink of extinction. As Xylaris healed, a bond formed between the Zorathians and the humans. They shared knowledge, cultures, and dreams for the future. Lycra and Darren often found themselves reminiscing about the moment the humans had arrived, realizing that their family had been saved not just by science, but by the humanity that lay within their new friends. As the sun set on Xylaris, Lycra stood with her family, watching the horizon where the human ship had once landed. They were no longer just an alien family left to die. They were part of a larger tapestry of life in the universe, united by resilience and hope. And for the first time in a long while, Lycra smiled, knowing that they were not alone.